Hi! Today I'm going to tell you my honest review about studying at LSE. So I lost the footage on this part, and this is me when I'm editing. In 2017, I pursued my master's degree at LSE. My major was in gender, media, and culture, and 2 years ago, I made a video about the review of LSE here, but it was more of a perspective from a student, and now I'm going to talk about it from an alumni perspective. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click that button right here because I make videos weekly about scholarships, studying in the UK, LSE, my life in Sweden, and also about relationships. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel again. And let's get back to the video. First, let's talk about their curriculum. Generally, as a student, I thought it is very good, and like some people might say, their curriculum is indeed quite challenging and quite intense. Their semester consists of Michaelmas and Lantern, and it consists of 22 intense weeks of lectures, seminars, a lot of reading, some coursework as well. And if you're a master's student, then you have summer term to complete your thesis. I wrote so many essays during my time at LSE that I don't even remember, but here's a picture of the time where I wrote 12,000 words of essay within 3 weeks. As intense as it may be though, I'm very satisfied with the curriculum and the classes I took, as well as the professors, because they allow me to really dig deep into topics most important and interested to me. They also have a very conducive studying environment. It can get a little bit competitive sometimes if you want to look at it from that perspective, but if anything, I learned to be more critical and to look at things critically in my field of study. Now, this is the part where I wasn't really satisfied with LSE, and it was below satisfactory, at least for me. They were going through a lot of construction and renovation work during my time there, and I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but as a result, there were very few comfortable hangout or study places at LSE. This might sound petty of me, and it's not really related to the facilities, but one thing I realized was that LSE students, or at least in my program and department, wasn't welcomed or wasn't given free accessories or paraphernalia like pens or goodie bags. It's hard to get into LSE, at least they could, give us that, and it's also expensive to get into LSE. At least they could give us a free pen. I mean, the library gave us free pen, but I was kind of expecting like a lanyard, like a card ID thing, to show people that you study at LSE, right? But anyway, that's just petty of me. Now, I'm saying this from a master's student perspective. I'm sure the undergraduate students have different experiences than I did, but the social life is kind of dull. And I guess there's two reasons for that. The first one is that LSE is located right in central London, in the middle of everything basically, and might be a lot of master's students just, have their agenda full of things to do or businesses. And the second thing is that there were a lot of renovations, like I said before, not allowing you to pick a lot of places to hang out at, not a lot of comfortable, spaces for students. So you don't know where to hang out and you want to save money, and London is expensive, so maybe just go home. But I saw a lot of other students from other departments hang out more, so maybe it was just my case, but generally, as a master's student at LSE, it was pretty individualistic, and maybe that's why I said it was pretty dull. Oh, but I still got to do cool things like going on a march for International Women's Day with my classmate. That was pretty awesome. By the way, I was able to study at LSE with a full scholarship from Chevening. It's a UK government scholarship. Here's a picture of me and fellow LSE students who were also awarded by the scholarship. And I made videos about Chevening Scholarship before. You can check it here if you're interested in that. Okay, so although I said the social life was kind of dull, and I think that only applied for me, maybe, I still think that LSE, Student Union, at least tried to make the whole experience as lively as possible. Maybe because mostly they were run by a lot of undergraduate students, so a lot of things were happening. Even by the LSE library, they did a lot of student activities that help you really go through your essays and your thesis. It was quite awesome, actually. LSE library, you did a good job. And back then I also joined a student union called Women Leaders of Tomorrow. I was one of the few master students who joined them as a committee, and it was quite fun. They had a lot of events. This is a picture of one of the events they also helped execute. Another very important thing is that I want to highlight LSE public lectures. Oh my god. They're amazing. They held public lectures inviting amazing speakers. Hands down, amazing. It's free for students. Sometimes you have to register, sometimes you don't, but really like great lectures. Seriously guys, go to them if you're an LSE student. While I wish I have had a more vibrant social life or be involved in more student activities, I came to LSE with the intention of enriching myself in the field of gender and media, and to explore more on those subjects and to learn more basically. And for that intention, LSE did deliver quite well for me personally. After all, it's an educational institution and you got intense classes and lectures and demanding essays with, you know, good professors and a crazy study environment in a good way. I would really recommend LSE for you who like a challenge in your field of study, and for you who wants to experience an intense study environment. So be sure to check out LSE if you're thinking of pursuing your master's degree in social sciences. I mean, that's what they're famous for. And last but not least, I want to show you the picture of when it all pays off, when I finished my master's thesis and when I graduated from the London School of Economics and Political Science. So I guess that's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and put it on the comment box down below if you have any questions about LSE or anything really, and be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it to your friends who also want to study at LSE. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!